So this is my F-450 that's been all over the world more than the Space Shuttle Discovery. I've got an issue with the starter. And who in their right mind designs a truck where you have to pull the fender flare apart to reach to the starter? You know, everything I've got's broken. Look at this tripod. This has been used and abused. So I bought this little piece of shit at Wally World. And you got to put your phone in vertical. So the only way you can make this work is by doing the splits like this. It doesn't work worth a shit for vertical filming. We come over to my messy shop area and we grab the muffle tape. This is what you put on people to keep them quiet. So this is what it looks like when you conjoin twins, like a mad scientist. That's my dummy phone, by the way. It's Apple. That's why I call it a dummy phone, because it doesn't play well with others. And now I'm in some hot water. You know, I gotta clean this because, let's face it, I don't like to get my hands too dirty. Not afraid of dirty, but not too dirty. Now we got the whole shroud out, the tire out of the way, because apparently that's a thing when you're changing a starter in a Ford. And we just ignore this thing that we got blown out bushings on a shock. We'll just leave it sloppy, because that's why sweat the small stuff right now. But come over to this peaky hole, and you got a peaky hole right there. Got a bolt right there through the peaky hole. While you're doing that, you're realizing this is an F-450, which has a 3-inch wider front axle. So you're taking those right to the rib cage. So we jack it up and take a hard left to get that out of the way. If you didn't know, an F-450 actually has a sharper turning radius than an F-350. That's why these fender flares are so big. You know, I might be a jack-o'-lantern of all trades, but one thing I am not is a mechanic, and this engineer has got this baby breeched. If I was delivering a baby, this is what this would look like, breeched up in the birth canal. There ain't no way this is coming out forward. It's the boy! The mechanics. You don't get paid enough. Probably because cheap asses like me have to do it ourselves. In we go. My biggest mistake is I actually watched a YouTube video, and what I learned from that, oh, let's get deeper up in here. What I learned from that was, well, not everybody on YouTube knows exactly what they're talking about. The first video I watched on YouTube, which I shouldn't have done it, the guy was trying to deliver the starter like normal. You don't do it normal. This is Ford. We have to deliver this C-section right through here. This is called the C-section area. By the way, 10mm socket was nowhere to be found. Anyway, so that's all fixed. And didn't I say something about a paid off truck is freedom? Now I've got this problem. So if you ever want to see me get jiggy with it, well, this is a very good attempt at trying that very thing. You remember watching the movie Bambi when Bambi was born? Well, my truck's about to start walking like Bambi. So I get to fix that now immediately, because I got some good news today. I get to go to Denver and build a 27-foot grain bin gazebo. Anybody want to help me?